My name is Alicia Johnson. I'm from Sacramento, California. I'm the last of 4 children. I have a twin sister. I'm a marriage and family studies major. I hopefully graduate in the next couple semesters. Actually, my twin sister was diagnosed a year before I was. She went through a year of just being sick constantly and not really knowing what, and she went to the doctors one day and they diagnosed her as having type 1 diabetes. And actually the next summer, it was the year before my freshman year of high school, and we were vacationing in Texas visiting my family, and my sister noticed me going to the bathroom a lot at night because we share a room, and she went up to my mom and says, "I think Alicia has diabetes, you should check her numbers." And so they did, and I ended up having to go to the ER just to get fluids, but it was a lot easier just because my mom kind of knew what to do. For me, I think for my sister it was a little harder, but it was better for me. I'm like terrified of needles. I would cry at shots, and I was just like, I was 12 and I'd cry at shots, and I'm like, I don't know. And it's still a little hard, but my twin sister actually was ran over by a car when she was 3 years old, and it went right over her stomach. And so when she first was diagnosed, my mom thought, well, maybe it hit her pancreas, and that's why it's not working. But the doctors told my mom I have a 1 in 5 chance of being later diagnosed as having type 1 diabetes. I don't think I've had like one distinguishing low point. I've been pretty lucky. I haven't gone so low. I've never passed out. I've never gone so high that I have had to go to the hospital. Every once in a while you feel like you're constantly changing, you're constantly giving shots, or you're constantly doing that, and I get worn out. I always have a hard time being here at school because I live kind of far away and I walk. But sometimes I forget to bring enough food, and my blood sugar went low, and I was running home to get food, and I was running across the street, and a police officer decided to yell at me for crossing the crosswalk because I cut him off, and he said, "Pedestrians, just because you're a pedestrian doesn't mean you have the right of way." And I could barely see, like I was going low, and I was just like, yeah, like, okay, and you're just so emotional. I cried all the way home, and I don't know, it was hard. I feel like it doesn't change your life that much. Like at first, it's like when you start driving a car, there's so many different things that you're trying to control that it's really hard. But once you get the hang of some things, it becomes second nature. And I feel like at those first times, you're still driving the car. You're still remembering to put on your blinking. You're still remembering to give insulin, or you're still remembering how much a handful of rice is. But I feel as you make it through, you just slowly build on those experiences. And it's kind of that thing, like, it doesn't define you. Like, being diabetic, I've learned to rely on others to help me and to give me courage or support that I would otherwise not be able to. And it's only a part of your life, I feel like. It's what builds you up.